Hi, Joe from bearsleek.com. I wanted to make a short video about an arcade cabinet that I had built for my son. My son said, I want an arcade cabinet that can play emulators for my birthday. So this was back in May, and really never made a video about it or shared it. So I found this ad on Craigslist for somebody who was selling a bunch of stripped out arcade cabinets. In other words, no screen, all the guts, all the coin box, everything been ripped out, so it's basically just a shell. So it was pretty cheap. I think I paid like $100 for it or something like that. Don't remember exactly. And I thought, well, I can build it out. It didn't have any controls with it. Didn't even have the controller board. So So I picked it up, and it was an actual arcade, probably some kind of like golf game like GT Live or something, but it didn't really matter. It was just in need of a shell. So I'm going to turn our attention to the arcade cabinet itself. And so here you go. I didn't have a marquee, but my son, and I'll turn a light on so you can see it better. He didn't really pick out the marquee that he wanted, so he printed out a joust thing just for fun. But there it is. So, like I said, this was raw and had nothing in it, no speakers, no screen, not even a frame for that screen that's in there now, no controls, didn't even have this board here. He told me about a Raspberry Pi that he wanted to use in there, and I've always thought about that. They have a OS that somebody wrote, Linux-based, like most Raspberry Pi OSs are, and it's called Retropie. And what I did was I just got basically particle board, and I built this controller board, bought the controls from I don't remember if it was on eBay or what. I had this 24-inch monitor laying around. I used the particle board and made a frame, mounted it in there, and then obviously it needed speakers, so I ordered those and threw them in there. Had to get a little amp for the speakers. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's right there. And that obviously provides the amplification for the sound. And there's a Raspberry Pi. It's in a Atari 2600 little case that he wanted. So that's pretty cool in itself. And then I had a power strip inside, plugged everything in so that I could just fire this thing up with one simple switch from another power strip on the outside. So let's go ahead and turn that on. See, it is booting up. And then this material is just a carbon fiber sticky material. I use that and that for the backdrop of the marquee until we can actually get a marquee, if we ever do. I'm going to put some lights in the top so that it illuminates. But you can see Retropie booted up on the Raspberry Pi, and now you have all your emulators in there that you can, and you just navigate through these by moving the joystick using the buttons. So let's go ahead, let's go for an old game. So I'm going to do Atari 2600 game, and let's see if I can go all the way down to Pac-Man. Atari 2600, there's just so many games. But we'll go to the classic Pac-Man just for a demonstration. There it is. It's going to fire up. play Pac-Man, arcade style. Which is pretty cool. So if anybody's thinking about doing this, it can be done. All in all, I think I only have about a couple $100 into it. And it gets played pretty much. So just wanted to share that. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments, like and subscribe to this video. And if you have automotive problems, head gasket leak, if you have an oil leak, or maybe you're not getting the best fuel economy, you need to clean out your fuel system, we have products for so many different applications at www.bearsleek.com. Text SEAL DEAL to 859-428-7342, and we'll send you the latest deals that we have. Thanks.